This is the audio we're using now for the transcriber test at GoTranscript.
Today, May 1st, 2021, is very special in a whole lot of ways. For one thing, it's the first day of May, duh. Second, it's World Labyrinth Day, so hoist a few beers, go outside, walk around aimlessly, and if anyone questions you, just tell them you're walking a virtual labyrinth. They'll never know the difference. Third, and most important to us equestrian wannabes, it's Kentucky Derby Day. It's always held on the first Saturday of May, except last year when the pandemic forced it to move to September. This year, people seem a little less stressed about it, so we're back to semi-normal. Of course, the pandemic is still raging, unfortunately, in some places worse than others, and if you're in one of those places, my deepest sympathies. Still, taking a little time for a sporting event might help. So let me just tell you what happened on another Derby day long, long ago. They say owners have existed who, for a time, have reaped a rich harvest by the success of their horses. Over Hermit's Derby, Mr. Chaplin is said to have landed an enormous stake, something between 100,000 and 120,000 pounds, give or take a halfpenny. He never received the whole of the amount which he won, however. Mr. John Hammond was also at times very successful in winning large sums. He is said to have cleared over 70,000 pounds by the victory of Herminius in the Ascot Stakes of 1888. This horse he had bought for 240 guineas. A singularly lucky owner was Mr. James Merry, the spelling of whose surname may be surmised by the fact that he had a very merry Christmas that year, having cleared over 80,000 pounds when Formanby won the Derby. Another big win was that of Mr. Naylor, who is supposed to have won 100,000 pounds over Macaroni for the Derby of 1863. Nevertheless, from a financial point of view, betting on horse races is almost without exception disastrous. And whether they know too much or know too little, men, and today even women who systematically indulge in it to any great extent, stand an excellent chance of being left with empty pockets. Still, if you're game, here's a basic tutorial on how the odds work. Stakes placed on any number or on zero are paid at the rate of 35 to 1. A player on the numbers is therefore taking 35 to 1, about a 36 to 1 chance, which must be to his prejudice in the long run, on any 4 numbers from 8 to 1, or on any 6 numbers 5 to 1. Red or black, odd or even, passé, which is the numbers after 18, or manqué, the numbers before 18, are even money chances. The dozens and columns are 2 to 1 chances. Meanwhile, back in the U.S. just a few years later, War Cloud showed a very poor effort, due probably to the fact that he did not like the kind of mud that prevailed today. The winner's portion of the stake amounted to $14,700. The second horse's share was $2,500, and the third horse $1,000. By finishing fourth, War Cloud saved his owner nominating and starting fees.
Is that all right?
This is the audio we're using now for the transcriber test at GoTranscript.